Hi, it's Michelle here from Novels on the Run, and this is Talking Books Tuesday 24. Now, I'm going to primarily be talking about Black Dagger Brotherhood because I just feel as though I need to enlighten some of us Aussies on this, and I'll explain why in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to hold up my very uber shiny, lovely, Delirium, love it, Dystopian by Lauren Oliver. I'm now going to take the jacket off and show you Lena, who was hiding underneath. Beautiful. Not often you get a picture underneath a hardcover jacket. You just get a boring old plain cover. So that's all very exciting. And this is Lauren here, for those of you that don't, whoa, for those of you who don't know. There's lovely Lauren. Now I have interviewed Lauren. You can find the interview on the blog, but I can't find Pandemonium at the moment because my books are in Pandemonium. They're about 3 deep on a sideboard. I'm waiting on getting big shelves built, floor to ceiling. Anyway, here's Requiem. Now this is book 3. You have got Hannah, you have got Annabelle, and you have got Raven as novellas. You can actually buy all 3 novellas for about $5.22, something like that, on Amazon as a all-in-one book. I've got Hannah by itself. I'll have my review of Hannah up shortly, but I like reading novellas. And this is the uncorrected proof. So thank you to Hodder and Staunton by Hatchet. So I have got that this week to read. So I'm looking forward to reading and seeing what's going on, because the last 2 books were cliffhangers. Oh, Alex, and then Julian. Oh, so we'll see. Now, I really want to, I'm going to hold, this is my media release I've got from Hatchet, Australia. Now, the reason I wanted to speak about Black Dagger Brotherhood, because I was rather shocked. Now, these are really good numbers still. But, and again, it's only Australia, there's a whole pile more world out there. But, only 84,000 copies of The Warden, J.R. Ward, books, books in total, so I would assume that covers The Fallen Angels as well, have sold in Australia. 84,000 copies now. I'm saying to myself, I need to do a vlog, because I need to get you Australians out there. I started off, I had them recommended to me by an author, I think it was Lisa Sanchez, who is also Lisa Dane on Facebook. I got recommended them by her, I think. I know she recommended Fever to me, which I'm forever eternally grateful. Cara Marie Moaning series. But the Black Dagger Brotherhood, us Australians, just go to a library. I started off in a library and then I bought them, because once you go Black Dagger Brother, you don't go back. Now I'm going to show you these are my poor, when I say poor, look at the binding, because they have been ravished by my friends. And as you can see, they're a little worse for wear because they've been loved. Yes, Lover Unbound has really been loved, to the point where I'm about to be unbound on the cover. But life will go on. I love lending my books out. But when I read a book, it looks the same as when I bought it. Now, Dark Lover is number 1. Now I'm going to get my notes here. I'm not going to give anything away, but I just want to, whoops, hang on. I don't want to damage the swag I've got to talk to you about as well. Dark Lover. Now, I'll just read this little bit. They're vampire warriors, okay? This is adults, so young chickens, there's some going on in here, so we don't want to have the young chickens reading them. Caldwell, New York is the setting. Now, there is technically 7 at the start of these brothers, warriors, Black Dagger Brotherhood, but there are 6. Now, there's a turf war between vampires and slayers. Now, lessers are the slayers. Now, they're all guys, and they've got white hair. We're talking peroxide white or whatever white, and they're all white. You know, they're evil little beings. And they generally just start off as boys that have been brought into the fold. Now, Mr. O, and you've got Mr. X, and I have to admit they're not the most favourite parts of the book, of the series of mine. And Mr. O's and Mr. X's and Omegas and blah blah blah, they all go eventually. But you need the lessers to be part of why these guys are doing what they're doing. Helren is what a Black Dagger Brotherhood is. He's the male version. Shelren is the Sheelan is the female. So that's they've got a mate, and each boy in a book gets a mate. And of course they got to go through hell and back, and you find out underneath all the layers of the boys and la la. Roth is the leader. Now what I love about this series is the names. Roth. Just think of like rough, like, you know, the thing. And what I mean is rage isn't spelled R-A-G-E, it's spelled R-H-A-G-E. Zadist. Z-S-A-D-I-S-T. Butch is Butch, and I love Butch. Vicious, not V-I-C, la la la, V-I-S-H-O-U-S. I love, she throws H's in, which makes the word, gives the name. Love it. Fury, not F-U-R-Y, P-H-U-R-Y. Fury and Zadis are twins. Not that you would really sort of see that. Now, number one book, Ruff's book is with Beth. And I don't want to give anything away, but to me, this was the warm-up book. They get better. Very, very good, but they get better. Basically, Mr. X runs the lessers. The Omega is the mystical feature targeting vampire extinction. So all the dudes, the brothers, the warriors, now I'm talking, these are the smexiest guys you're going to read. Huge following. But when I saw the numbers of 84,000 copies in Australia of all J.R. Ward's books, I thought, I've got to talk about this. I've got to pump this up a bit, because you're missing out if you're an adult and you like vampires, you like warriors, you like smexy guys, you like, and it's more than this. You could take all that yum yum yum, oh, Be Still My Heart, Fans Oneself, smexy out. These still have really great stories behind it. The smexy is not what's driving it. No. Each lad's different. And then there's all the scribe virgin, which I won't go into. And there's the ladies. I have to admit, the ladies, I'm not necessarily really gelling with them. It's more about the guys here. But Lover Eternal, number 2, is Rage's story. Now, Rage, he gets Mary. Now, Rage, he kind of peeved off the scribe virgin, and she, what'd she do? He was being a bit of an ass to her. So she basically cursed him for 200 years of having the beast, the dragon, with him. So this beast comes out and he's got to be able to control it. Well, anyway, there's like all this interweaving stories that go through these, but you've mainly got a book per guy, but then it changes from book 7 onwards as well. So next, my fave, Lover Awakened, Zadist. Oh, that guy will make you cry. Oh, what this guy has been through. This is the thing about these books. It's not all this, it's not kick-ass, blah, 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 blah. All these guys have got layers and layers and layers. It is, you ask anyone who's read Black Dagger Brotherhood, there's layers. It's got deep story, and there's emotion. Oh, God, you only have to read my reviews. And I try to steer away from any spoilers. Book 4, Lover Unbound. Now, this is Mr. Butch. Mr. Butch is a bit of a dirty talker. But he has Marissa. Now, Butch. What can I say about it? Oh, by the way, Zadist has got Bella. And there'll be more interweaving things with Bella, and she's the only one at this stage that, you know, has a baby, and which is very dangerous, and that's where you shoot off to this book, an insider's guide, but within it you have got Zadda's story where Bella has her baby, and it's kind of a really interesting, I haven't got around to reading it. It's got deleted scenes, it's got everything. Yeah. Father Mine, that's Zadda's story with, let me see the front here, it's, where did it go? I've gone too far, haven't I? Oh, I just saw it. Oh, I don't know how I just lost that, but here it is. A novella of Zadda, Bella and Nyla. Nyla's the baby. But I haven't got around to this, but it's got everything in it. So I highly recommend getting that. But back to Lover Unbound. Now Butch. Now Butch wasn't really a fave of mine until I read Butch's book. Now Zadda's, Butch and Vicious, because Vicious, ooh, goodness me. Butch just, wow. He's an ex-homicide cop, so he's not actually one of the vampire warriors, but you've got to keep reading. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything. Then we get on to Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, do we get on to Fury? Oh, wrong one. No. Then we get on to number 5. Lover Revealed. Now, Lover Revealed is actually Vicious's book and Dr. Jane. Now, the one thing at JR, she keeps it fresh. What she ends up doing with the girls and what she ends up doing with the guys. But the same token, there's more to Vicious. Oh my Lord, be still in my heart. There is so much more to that boy. I got the fan on in the background. I won't tell you. Fury's book, not my most favourite, but very important to read it because you miss so much. Because even though each of these books is per guy, there is so much more going on in the background as well. But you got to know to get on to the next one. Fury and Cormier. Now Fury is celibate. Fury is Addis's twin. Lots of emotional stuff going there too. Don't look at these covers, which I think are, yeah, so much. These aren't fluff buff books. These are so much more. Hence why J.R. Ward is the warden. Like, seriously, people. Now, for some reason, I didn't get around to doing Lover Avenged's review. I must rectify that. This is Revenge, R-E-H-V-E-N-G-E, and Eleanor, E-H-L-E-N-A. It's a book. And Revenge is the brother of... which are the chicks? Let me get this right. Can't get it. Anyway, it's gone. But now we're starting to get a better cover going here. And it's got embossing. But again, oh, bless their hearts what they've done, my little friends. There's a J.R. Ward on the back. Love Revenge. I didn't really like Revenge beforehand, but again, when you get one of their books, you just see, oh, do you see stuff. Number 8, again, I didn't get around to doing my review for these. Only 2 of them, Love and Mine. I think I might have just read them in quick succession because I was on a roll. Now, Love Revenged. What one is that one? Is that, oh yeah, John Matthews. Now, I picked it ages back, but some people won't. But John and Zex, X-H-E-X. What does X sound like? Anyway, I love Zex. Oh, because Revenge and Zex, they work together. Revenge has a club, a nightclub, whatever you want to call it. And Zex is kind of like this. She's a sympath assassin, so she knows how to kick butt. I mean, she's got her mojo working. Well, anyway, there's a long and hard and arduous trail of journey for John and Zex, but oh my goodness me, again, fans oneself. Now, I do have my reviews on these. What we've got now is Lover Unleashed. Now, look at the size of the book difference. We're talking some badass thick books here coming my way. Lover Unleashed it comes back to Vicious' story. Again, more story in the background of all the other stuff going on. But it comes back to Vicious because, quite frankly, there was more to tell with Vicious. And Vicious has got, like, Zadis will make you, oh, well, Vicious as well. In some aspects, there's a similar sort of horrendous background there. But, wow, like, oh, I could read about Vicious all day. Then we move on to number 9. No, then we move on to number 10, Lover Reborn. Oh gosh, my books are getting high here. Again, whopping thick. Number 10, this is Torment. Torment. Oh, lordy. Things happen with Tor going back many books, which was heartbreaking. And this is just, now his woman's is No One. Yes, her name is No One. And just having a name like No One, that's kind of as well, because she feels like she's no one. But anyway. And Lassiter is in this book. And I love Lassiter. He's such a smart ass. But I have neglected to mention, yes, in my hot hands, I got it last week. No, I'm not bragging, but anybody who gets this before the release date would be totally excited. And I am like, on the inside. I've already done my happy dances. I'm already ran around the house. Lover at Last. Doesn't come out, I think, to 26th of March. I got this last week. It is a whopper. It is 4.5 centimetres thick. It is nearly 600 pages. This is Team Quay. Blaylock, Blay and Quinn story. Yes, 2 boys. Yes, it is. Definitely. But through the last few books, there's been the side story of that, which hasn't gone so well. Because I can't say. So, and then there's another offshoot of something with Quinn and la 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 la. But this is very much anticipated. This is going, now I'm telling all you Aussies especially, you have got 11 books to choose from, but you can read dong 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 dong. Do you know how lucky that is, that you don't have to wait? Oh, you have no idea. The trauma for us Black Dagger Brother lovers that have to wait for every one of these. Now obviously I got to read 6, 7, 8 probably in one hit. 8, Love of Mine. I reckon up to Love of Mine, which had Pain, P-A-Y-N-E. Yes, that's a girl, not P-A-I-N. I love it. And Emmanuel Manello. And you're going to love Butch and Vicious. Oh, there's just something special there, like you would not believe. It's just special anyway. But it's not. But I can't say. So I won't say. But, and then also the Band of Bastards were introduced. Now, the smartest thing on the planet, but J.R. Waterston has introduced those guys, even though I'm not saying it's the smartest thing because she's very smart. But you've got Score, I love that, X-C-O-R, and Throw, like you're in the throes of, you know, whatever, I don't want to say, T-H-R-O-E. Now, but there's a band of bastards, and they're more the cave-dwelling version of, caveman version of the Black Dagger Brotherhood, because they live ye old ways, you know. They're not up on all this modern technology and living, you know, the good life like the boys are in, you know, the Black Dagger headquarter mansion, you know, with all the mods and cons and all the computer technology and Vicious working his magic. And these guys are like club a woman over their head with, you know, a caveman bat style. But, and they're pretty rough and ready. But, oh gosh, which book was it? Lover Reborn, Lover Unleashed had my eyes boggling. Goodness me. And I mean, I know I boggle quite often because, you know, I'm pretty green. But when you think JR just can't possibly think of anything else, else. She just keeps bringing it out. My 63-year-old friend, who was probably quite one of the people that was on the binding thing, because, you know, she has to open the book and scrunch it out. She's got all the golfing ladies on them. She went and bought her own brand new set, so mine are all damaged, but that's okay. I'm just so, and I want to read more about Laster because he's absolutely hilarious. And Christine Feehan, who I've not read any Christine Feehan yet, and she just rates so unbelievably freaking well on Goodreads. It's not funny. It says hot, sexy, unique, intriguingly wicked. Well, I mean, multiply that by 1,000,000. Really, that's kind of understating it, Christine. I'm sorry. These are just unbelievably wow. I mean, you could just keep reading the series over and over again. Now, I need to change these figures of whole 84,000 copies, which again is really brilliant because that's only Australia. There's many more in the world. But ladies, and men, but ladies, pick these up. As I said, go to the library, do a bit of a test run if you need to, like I did. But I mean, I think I test ran about 3 of them, and then, you know, I went for it. But Mr. X / the Lessers in the earlier books makes Buffy look like Barbie with a nail file when it comes to the slang. Yeah, I can't rate these high enough. As I said, each book gets better. I personally, myself personally, was really completely 150% taken in by book 3, Lover Awakened, Zadis' story. Many people will tell you that Zadis' story is one of their favourites, but she just keeps adding and adding and adding, and now she's added the Band of Bastards as well, as I said, who are more like your caveman version. It could go, these series could go another 10 books easy. It's just wow, you know. And but each book is primarily one guy's book, but then there's loads more stuff going on. And Zex would have to be my favourite female in this, because she's just, well, apart from being very kick-ass, she's got a lot of hurt in her as well. But yeah, so that's me. I'm finished plugging those. I'm just thinking, when I saw 80, I was expecting like 500,000 or 1 million sales in Australia. When I saw 84,000, which again is really, really good, and I'm not knocking that figure, I think, oh my god, I have to do a vlog. And again, I just spoke to Elizabeth Starb as well, because I was very aware I haven't done my swag giveaway yet, but I will have that up tomorrow, Friday, because I'm doing a Talking Books Tuesday, but I'm doing it on a Thursday today because I got rather busy. And there's the signatures up there, and I just held up magnets. And Hunted by Night, I think she said, is her 3rd book in the Chronicles of Yavin, Y-A-V-N. That's King Thad, by the way. And here's some little card thingies, and under here is the couple of really cute, Anton is on this one, Prince of Power little key rings. Oops, wrong way, that way, left to right is right to left. So I will be putting those up, and so yes, come on by and enter, and you can get some swag. And that is all I think I wanted to say today, apart from the fact that I'm reading another book and I can't talk about it, which I'm hoping to have the review up tomorrow or Saturday for, because I was embargoed until then. But that's it. Yes, and have a great week, and just, yeah, so many awesome books around. But yes, I just wanted to really plug the Black Daggers, and I did want to say something else, and it's really gone completely out of my brain, and I'll remember the minute I stop this. So have a happy reading, and speak to you sometime soon. Bye. Gotta move my books to put this off.